Developers, yeah? I am directly addressing you for this one. Why the hell would you extend the DJ Booth figurine sell-by date when we didn't even reach 50% yet? Now, for context, the DJ Booth figurine, as you can see here, its first target is meant to be 1,000, right? However, as you can see, 413 sold, and in fact it's been 413 sold ever since it went off sale around, I don't know, 12 hours ago. It would have been 6:59 AM GMT today on the 3rd of March, so it's about 10 hours before this video is being made and uploaded. You know how I know this? Because I actually have screenshot proof of this, because I sent it to Mentin. So as you can see here, I screenshotted this to Mentin saying, cancelled, March 3, 41% funded, 413 sold. This was the case after the DJ Booth figurine had not sold the 1,000 or so target that it was meant to set, and I think for most people it was obvious. However, for some reason, developers have decided to extend this to the 24th of March, and the production has been moved from mid-June to mid-July, so they've extended it by a month basically. Everything is logistically moved by a month. Now originally, as you can see here, when I posted the screenshot of the DJ Booth figurine saying pre-order tick, even though it wasn't pre-ordered, it hadn't sold, so it's whatever. It said production cancelled, refunds in progress. However, that all changed. Yeah, as you can see, pre-order ends 24th of March, production ends mid-July instead of cancelled, and refunds, yeah, not in progress anymore. So it looks like the developers have decided to extend the DJ Booth figurine by an extra 3 weeks. Now, developers, let me directly address you for this one. It took us 4 weeks to get 413 DJ Booth figurines sold. Why the hell would you expect another 600 or so people to buy this? In the last few days, when I drew attention to this, I got about 40 people to buy this. Now, to clarify, I am not part of the developer team. I don't know why this is a rumor or anything. I am not biased towards developers in any way. I have no interest if this sells 1,000 or not, because I get to report on it if it doesn't sell. I am merely here as a reporter. Yes, I have bought it just in case that it does sell to 1,000, but in my opinion, I don't really care if this is funded or not, because I get a refund at the end of the day. Whether that refund is for shipping or not, we'll have to see. I don't think it will include shipping, but, you know, it's not my prerogative so that it sells. It's just that, for some reason, I'm doing a better marketing of this product than the developers ever are, which is an issue that people have pointed out in the comments of that video. Because most people, when asked about the DJ Booth figurine, most people even said that they didn't even know this was a thing. Now, the developers themselves have only made like a pinned tweet about this, and they made a Discord announcement, but that's it. And all this on the 1st of February. In terms of marketing strategy for the DJ Booth figurine, there is none, because I believe the developers are too scared to market this. Either they get called a sellout by the community, which I have no opinion on that, and if they don't reach the first target, even with all the marketing that the developers do, it will look very embarrassing to them if they don't even reach the first target, which is, I assuming, why developers haven't even said anything about the extension. And in fact, this extension is sort of an embarrassment to the developers, because it just shows that their Kickstarter has failed, and they're adding an extra 3 weeks onto it in the hopes that it sells. Now, I'll be totally honest with you, I don't see it selling even after the 3 weeks, given the fact that most of the sales came on the first day, 250, and after 3 weeks, 3.5 weeks of it being sold for, only about 100 or more, 150 or so copies were sold. And the only reason why there was an uptick in about the last 50 or so sales is because I drew attention to it in the last video. Without that video, this would not have sold. Am I encouraging you to buy this? No, absolutely not. $60 is a lot of money, including the fact that if you include shipping, for me, it costs about £56. Now, I am totally aware that I can use business money, not my own personal income, to actually buy this. It's all business money. But for the average Joe Schmo trying to get, I don't know, this skin, it's not going to happen, let's be real. And it's a bit misleading that they say free skin when it's not really a free skin. You need to buy the DJ Booth figurine as much as you do for, say, the plushies, which also claim to get like a free skin, a free in-game skin with each purchase. However, they can't really do that here. They can't say, oh yes, you'll get a free skin if you finish this target, because we might not even reach this target. Which I think is one of the other reasons why the sales for this has been so low in comparison to, say, the plushie, or like even the Pyromancer plushie, which had like 2,000 stock and was sold nearly on the first day. that's an exaggeration. I think it was only like 1,000 sold on the first day, but even still, they get way more. Now, you could look at the price and say, yes, that's also a reason why. And yes, fair enough. A higher sale tax or higher sale tag compared to the plushies, which go for like half of this, is another reason that contributes to the fact that this has so poor sales. Those three things combined, it's the reason why this hasn't sold to even the 1,000 target. And to be fair, having an extension and still displaying the 3,000 and 6,000 figurines sold is a bit, I don't know, because you're never reaching 3,000, let alone 1,000. 1,000 may not even be reached, let's be real. Like I said, unless you're a Nigerian prince, I don't think it's going to happen. Menton even said this, so 12 days left and only 35% are there for the first target. No way this is getting funded. I said, my Nigerian prince says otherwise. And then Menton says, considering the sudden extension for no reason, maybe you were right. Yeah, so guys, you got to thank my Nigerian uncle for extending this deadline. Absolutely not. if there was a Nigerian uncle, then, you know, they wouldn't actually do this. Now, 400, so that'd be 600 and how many? 87? Right, so developers need to sell 687 of this to reach the first target. Okay, how much is that? How much does the community collectively need to spend to get this? $41,213. Yeah, right. Now, how much is shipping for this? I wonder. Shipping is $7,900. So, in total, when you include taxes as well, the communities need to spend $53,000 for this to get funded and for this to be in production. This isn't happening. I hate to break it to you, developers. I am directly addressing you here. You are not getting this. Now, I understand why the developers can't really, like, slash the price for this, because then it'll piss people off like me who have spent $60 plus shipping for this. But if you want to sell this, you need to market it. You probably need to reduce the price a bit, and you need to probably reward the people for buying it immediately. I don't know what that is, like, I don't know, 1,000 coins maybe, just to say, oh yes, thanks for contributing to this, and it might not sell, but here's 1,000 coins. You might get refunded, but 1,000 coins, that's like nothing, let's be real. But it at least shows that you're going to get something out of it. Not getting anything out of it and just expecting a full refund, you're not enticing people to buy this. I could be your marketing strategy. I could tell you this is not a good idea. And probably most of the community don't agree that's a good idea. Only 413 have been sold. It's not selling. I don't know what, I can't tell you otherwise. And if you're too embarrassed to market this product, maybe there's a reason why. Yeah, unfortunately, we won't be getting a specimen of this in the future. I'm pretty sure that we won't reach 1,000 sales unless developers do a madness. Like, I don't know, they hire like Mr. Beast to buy 600 of them, and Below Natural appears in a Mr. Beast video because of it. I don't know. Either way, this doesn't look really too good on the developers. It seems like they've got egg on their face for extending the deadline, and if they extend the deadline and we don't reach the target again, the community as a we are just going to rip so hard into the developers for extending it and never reaching it. It's not happening. So all in all I think developers are doing is like delaying the refund for people who bought this for whatever reason. I don't know, maybe they didn't expect the target not to be sold, they just extended it by an extra 3 weeks so that they can generate the income that they would have gotten from selling the DJB figurine in expectation that the first target would have been met, I don't know, through Roblox sales, and maybe there's like a gap in the balance sheets for Tower Defense Simulator that they need to extend. So this is the easiest way to do this, extending this by 3 weeks to balance out the books in the anticipation for the fact that a lot of people are going to get refunded. 413 people. That's about $30,000 that are going to be refunded to people, including shipping and taxes. And you know what? I'm all here for it. I'm a reporter. I get to enjoy this drama unfold.